What is up, my party people? How you doing? Sorry about the video. It was supposed to come out Monday, but the internet was bugging out all day on base and everything like that. I've been studying, and I'm making this kind of late, not too late, because I gotta get to bed here soon because I have a test tomorrow. I've been studying for that test. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna kill it. I know I am. This right here happened. I was at the defect. Somebody bumped the blocker that we use to because of like COVID, stuff like that, and it got me in the face. So didn't get into a fight or anything. One of my classmates just did it by accident. We were eating breakfast together. Some of our classmates, we like to eat breakfast and stuff, so that's what we do. We go and we eat together and everything, and we just talk before we get our day going and stuff like that. It's pretty weird having like I call it adulting, but yeah, it is pretty weird. It's a adjustment for me and stuff like that. I hit a max last week, bench max 275, so pretty happy about that. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get it to where I can rep that, and then I want to make it to where when I get my I'm gonna make another workout video. I don't know if I'm gonna do it before I leave or once I get to my new base, but I want to make it to where I can rep 275, so then I could put that in my video, because I think that'd be really cool. But I want to get my bench max up to 300. That is my ultimate goal. But so last video I went in about I wasn't like ranting or anything. It's just some of the things that I have on my mind, and what I do with this channel too is it's a motivational channel. You know, I'm a motivational speaker, stuff like that. I'm not as good as well, I think I'm pretty good, but I'm not as big as other YouTubers that are motivational speakers, stuff like that. Roman Reigns, FouseyTube, he did it for a while. He was actually a pretty good motivational speaker. There's a couple other ones that I've kept tabs on that I've watched, that I've gained experience from. There's also a friend of mine that I actually look up to and see him kind of as a mentor. He's a motivational speaker. He does the online based thing, and he does podcasts and stuff like that. But I also do workout videos, and like I want to get into working out and stuff like that. That's why I posted a workout video. So but that's what one of the things is like what I'm getting at is that is my viewpoint, that is my stance. So if I don't put on here like my views or how I see certain things or how I interpret or how I take in certain things, when I go into a long video per se like that, or into a certain topic, a lot of y'all are not gonna be able to understand like where I'm coming from, or you won't understand my point of view. So it could lead to misinterpretation and stuff like that. So in order to negate that and make it to where that is less likely to happen, if I post a video on my personal stance and beliefs, and if I get in and I explain those, it makes it easier for people to understand, so that when I do go into certain other videos and stuff, they can better understand how I view things, or how I have a certain viewpoint. I get not a lot of people are going to do that, so they'll go into the video and they'll say what they want, or they'll think what they want. But if I have that out there, and I have that option out there, and I have the ability for them to do that, then they can say what they want, but they have that ability to see how I personally view things. But today's video, doing things when you don't want to. I am very guilty of that. Regardless of how we do things or what's going on in our life, we're gonna have to do things we don't want to. It's just the way it is. Right now with my with my job and the block that I'm on and stuff like that, like tomorrow, I don't want to take this test, but I have to study for it, and I have to keep moving forward. I have a brief tomorrow. I have a brief next week. I really don't want to do that either. But a lot of times we have to do things we don't want to, because of the fact that, one, it's either our job, or two, it helps us have that personal growth. And what I'm trying to get at is that sometimes we have a comfort zone, we have a comfort level. It's like a box per se. And we get too comfortable with the fact of where our life is at, where we are at, and we stay in that box. And in order to us to have personal growth and to exceed our goals and to keep going forward and to progress and get better and better every single day, you have to take that step outside that box. You have to get outside that comfort zone. So a lot of times what that leads to is doing things you don't want to, whether it be that you're uncomfortable with it or it's just something that you're lazy and you just don't want to do it because I run into that. My job that I'm training for right now, it pushes my comfort level and everything like that. It pushes me I'm not even gonna try to say that word. It pushes me in a lot of different ways. A lot of ways that I'm not very comfortable with because I am more of a physical person. I let my work ethic speak for myself. That's the type of stuff that I like to do. The job that I'm doing right now is more brain knowledge, power, and stuff like that. So it pushes me in that aspect. And a lot of the time, I don't like going into something without not knowing what I'm talking about. And sometimes I have to, and I don't like it, and it's uncomfortable, but I have to do it. But it also is helping me grow in the fact of how I got to learn stuff on a drop of a dime, or picking up certain keywords, or just stuff that's going on, or paying attention to the flow of things, or seeing a shift in tone of voices and stuff like that to help me benefit in how I need to better do things that I'm doing my job. So do things you're uncomfortable with. Do things you don't. I mean, you're gonna run into a lot of those, and going throughout your life, it's gonna suck. But I promise you that the more you do it, the better the outcome will be for you yourself. And there's so much that I could say about it, and I know I'm not getting into the meat potatoes, and I'm guilty of that. But I only like to scratch the surface, only for the sense of it gets you guys thinking. It gets all of us thinking. Do the things you're uncomfortable with. What does that mean? What is he getting at? That you can interpret that in so many different ways, and you can see that in so many different lights and use it in so many different aspects of your day-to-day life to help benefit yourself. Because at the end of the day, all we're trying to do is be a better us. All right, guys, I love y'all. I thank y'all, and I appreciate you so much. Y'all are kings and queens. I say it a lot, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. There is no finish line, so love the journey. Love the journey, that being of life. Every day grow stronger, better, and wiser. Let's just keep getting after it. Let's keep working. Let's keep grinding. Got that test tomorrow. I'm going to pass it. I'm uncomfortable about it, but I'm going to do it. Y'all do something to better help yourselves tomorrow so y'all can be a better you. All right, guys. I know it's a longer one, but I kind of like it a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to keeping them short. Maybe I'll stick to the long ones, or I'll do in the middle. But I love y'all. I thank y'all so much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, guys.